Welcome back to the High Impact Flicks channel. Today, the day after the Elon Musk takeover of Twitter, the censorship machine of the internet, leftist statists aren't coping well with that takeover. About 57 people have already deactivated their accounts, and I'm sure Musk is shaking in his shoes. Here are a couple of those drama queens.
Well, it looks like Twitter's gone. They accepted the money. And Stalin is taking over. So fuck you, Twitter, and goodbye forever, you insane Q-like forum. Or soon to be insane like Q-like forum. Peace out. Bye.
Elon Musk, this is directly to you. Enjoy Twitter. I just deactivated mine. I will not be reactivating it. Enjoy.
I deactivated my account and deleted the app. That's what I think of it. Fuck Elon Musk.
Today, Twitter has announced that they've been bought by Elon Musk, or however you say his name. I'm not interested in staying on Twitter anymore because of this, and I think there's a lot of people that are about to leave. So I just wanted to let everyone know that you can find me here. I'm going to also share this on Twitter before I deactivate my account so that anyone who wants to follow me can find me here as well.
Hey, I did a thing today. I deactivated my Twitter account. You can too.
In other words, I'm deactivating my account, but first I'm going to post about deactivating my account. Then I'm going to stick around to see what everybody thinks about me deactivating my account. So we've supposedly got a whole gaggle of Twitter users who are upset today. But they're not upset because they fear they'll be banned or censored. They're upset because they fear the people that disagree with them may not be banned or censored. Stay tuned because we have more grade A certified insanity for you in a couple seconds. I've talked a lot about the importance of health on this channel. You could have all the money, fame, and friends in the world, but if you don't have good health, life can be super miserable for you. Today's sponsor makes a product called C60 EVO. I'm promoting it because it's part of my daily routine. Why? Because with 1 teaspoon of C60 EVO in the morning, I've noticed an improvement in my mental focus and my energy, and I'm even sleeping better at night. And it's a known antioxidant 172 times more powerful than vitamin C. Take advantage of my code under the description and get an additional 10% off. Sunny Hostin from that discredited, embarrassingly biased program, The View, as usual, can't hide her race-baiting hatred against straight white males, saying this.
In fact, on Twitter, it is predominantly straight white men. So when Elon Musk says, wow, this is about free speech, it seems to me that it's about free speech of straight white men. And so let them have it. Let them just go at it. I enjoy the block button on Twitter. I think it has a real outsized influence in our world because politicians and celebrities are on it.
And while we're on the topic of Elon Musk buying Twitter and telling people that he's going to make it private and turn it into a truly free speech platform, check out Absent-Minded Ari from MSDNC trying to tell you and I that if someone like Musk takes over, he could turn the dials of the algorithms and start shadow banning and censoring some while artificially promoting others in order to promote an agenda.
You own all of Twitter or Facebook or what have you. You don't have to explain yourself. You don't even have to be transparent. You could secretly ban one party's candidate or all of its candidates, all of its nominees, or you could just secretly turn down the reach of their stuff and turn up the reach of something else, and the rest of us might not even find out about it till after the election. Elon Musk says this is all to help people because he is just a free speech, philosophically clear, open-minded helper.
Fake stream prostitutes sit there reading their corporate teleprompter scripts, knowing well that this has been and still is exactly the problem in our society today. The people who have owned these platforms have been suppressing and demonetizing and deplatforming people with differing opinions. Sitting there acting like this is a new thing is why people are abandoning fake stream media and seeking alternative content. In other news, quadruple jabbed and double masked camel toe Harris tested the opposite of negative for you know what today. So be sure to continue not questioning, but rather trusting the science, because remember, no science is immune to the infection of politics and the corruption of power. What could possibly go wrong? China's puppet representative Eric Swalwell posted a video of what appears to be gunshots near a Little League baseball game in North Charleston, South Carolina yesterday. First, let's take a look at the whole video and then we'll read what Comrade Swalwell has to say about it. According to ABC4 News, dozens of gunshots sent spectators and players at a Dixie Youth League baseball game ducking for cover at Pepper Hill Park in North Charleston on Monday evening. One of the team's coaches says they have already petitioned for North Charleston to not be allowed to host recreational games at the park due to violence in the area. They say earlier on Monday, community leaders expressed how they were fed up with gun violence in the city after a 16-year-old was one of two people killed in a shooting on Sunday. See, there's a problem here, and that is that there's no such thing as gun violence, just like there's no such thing as baseball bat violence or hammer violence or knife violence. These euphemisms are designed and intended to get people to beg their politicians to restrict their freedoms just a little more so they can feel safe. And guys, I'm telling you, we know this, we've seen this. This is what history bears out. When you give up those liberties for politically promised security, you deserve neither liberty nor security. Swalwell wrote, "There's no more being polite. Our children are running for their lives because Republicans block gun safety laws. Republicans are the party of mass shooters." There's that left versus right paradigm lie again. Remember, Democrats want to take away your freedoms, and Republicans want you to think that they're pro-Second Amendment, even while they maintain a posture of pro-infringement, which is anti-Second Amendment. You want an example? In May of 1994, former Presidents Gerald Ford, Jimmy Carter, and yes, Ronald Reagan wrote to the U.S. House of Representatives in support of banning semi-automatic, what they call assault guns. They cited a 1993 CNN USA Today Gallup poll that found 77% of Americans supported a ban on the manufacture, sale, and possession of such firearms. Here are the facts. Polls are dishonest, politicians are liars, and you, my friend, have unalienable rights that cannot legitimately be infringed no matter what commies like Eric Swalwell would have you believe. You want those kids to be truly safe as they can possibly be? Then let them be surrounded by gun-carrying parents, just like political parasites are surrounded by gun-carrying bodyguards. An armed society is still a polite society. Now, I know you guys out there know the obvious truth about the matter between males and females, but it's always good to hear that plain and obvious truth articulated succinctly. I think you're going to enjoy this.
A woman is a female adult human. It's as simple as that. Anyone who can't say that should be distrusted because they are lying to themselves or to you, and for what reason. Keir Starmer, for example, there is no middle ground. Either you speak the truth or you lie. It's as simple as that.
What would you say about somebody like Blair White, for example? Would you say that Blair White, who's completely convincing as a woman...
As a trans woman.
As a trans woman.
Do you
think
Blair
White should be forced to use male toilet.
This is not about gender spaces. This is about what constitutes a woman. What is the definition of a woman? If you are adult with two X chromosomes, you are a woman.
I've never even seen my chromosomes.
Yeah, but that's irrelevant. There's a lot of things you haven't seen that you don't know about.
It's in every single part of your DNA. It affects everything about you. We saw this recently when Leah Thomas took part of it in a female swimming contest. He was clearly a bloke with male hormones, very strong, broad shoulders, beat them, went from 462 in the male competition to first in the female, beat them by a good 7 seconds. There is clear physiological differences between men and women.
It looks like men are better at being women than women are.
Well, that's the problem, isn't it? Because these people are misogynists. That's what this is. This is about erasing women. We're talking about defining women. That's what this whole conversation is. I know we've got two men on here discussing what constitutes woman, but people keep dragging that into a trans argument. So that's what you did. I said a woman is an adult human female or an adult with two X chromosomes. You said, but what about Blair White? So you're bringing it straight back to trans. And that's the problem, because trans people are redefining what makes a biological woman. I'm not arguing against all 4 trans rights. That's a separate argument altogether. If you erase women in order to promote trans people, you are a misogynist. All I know is that women have fought for decades and centuries for equal rights and equal opportunities. And I know there are very, very few trans people, more trans activists than trans people in this country. And for some reason, that small movement is erasing the rights that women have fought for and won. And we have equality in this country, and they're trying to erase it now and remove what it means to be a woman. And I find that outrageous. We've lost all compassion, and politics has replaced compassion. If someone feels that they're in the wrong body, physically or emotionally, whatever, they need caring for. They need empathy and compassion. They need someone to say, okay, let's talk you through this, let's get you to where you need to be. What they don't need is forcing down a path and saying, actually, let's mutilate your body, let's change your genitals, let's try and adapt your physicality to match your mentality. What we should be doing is the other way around, giving them the therapy and the support that they need so that they're comfortable in their own bodies.
Okay, my friends, that's it for this video. If you like these videos, be sure to give it a like and share it everywhere you can. It's free to do that. Also, subscribe to this channel if you haven't already and hit that bell notification icon so when I upload new content, you'll be alerted when it goes online. And take a second right now to subscribe to my private email list through my website, highimpactflix.com, and subscribe to my backup channels, Grease Monkey Videos, and Here's the Deal. By the way, I've uploaded one video on each of those channels that you really want to take a look at. I'll leave those links in the description and in the pinned comment. If you want to support the channel further, the support links are below, or grab a hard-hitting conversation starting design from the store that you can put on any shirt, hoodie, mug, thermos, cell phone case, whatever you want. I'll see you guys in the next heavily censored shadow ban video. While we have time and it still retains some of its perceived value, maybe it'd be a good idea to convert your worthless fiat into valuable, storable food. Don't be the one who waits till the food riots start happening. You don't want to be fighting panicking people in the store over that last jar of peanut butter. At Prepare with High Impact Flicks, you can get up to 3 air and watertight gasket-sealed ammo cans, each filled with a 4-week emergency supply. 7 food varieties, 2,000 calories a day, 284 servings, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and each meal comes in a resealable, heavy-duty 4-layered pouch. And it's got a 25-year shelf life. Every order of a 4-week supply gets you $100 off plus free shipping. Here's how simple it is to make. I'm gonna cook up some Granny's home-style potato soup. People are gonna think I'm a culinary hero. You open the pouch, boil 4.5 cups of water, stir the contents, simmer on low heat for 15 to 20 minutes, take it off the heat, then let it set for 2 to 3 minutes before you serve it up.
Man, this stuff's so good. People are gonna think Granny stopped by and filled your kitchen with a whole bunch of love.
Well, if Granny does stop by, she's gonna fill your behind with a whole bunch of buckshot if you keep talking with your mouth full. Wipe your dang beard off. It's embarrassing. So maybe convert some of your worthless fiat into valuable food while you still can. Order now and get $100 off of up to 3 4-week emergency food supplies at preparewithhighimpactflix.com. The link is in the description.